an honor today to lead in the national anthem. I like to sing it slowly to savor it, if you don't mind. I'll wait till you all are standing. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Sing with me. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, thank you, Wendy. That was beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the San Francisco Bay Area media icon, Mr. Brian Sussman. I just want to remind you that if you want to meet Brian after he speaks, he'll be at the KSFO booth, and if you want your picture taken with him, right next to the KSFO booth is Annika, and she'd be happy to take your picture with Brian. For over 20 years, Brian has served as the region's most celebrated television science reporter and meteorologist, and now he hosts a conservative talk show on KSFO in the morning. I know I listen to Brian and Officer Vic every single morning on my way to work. I always learn something new, I feel informed, and I enjoy the variety of guests that he invites on the program. And there's nothing that makes me roll my eyes and laugh quite like their idiot reel. How about you? Ladies and gentlemen, a truly great American, the one and only Mr. Brian Sussman.
The Talk Later KSFO. From the belly of the liberal beast, Nancy Pelosi's backyard. Go figure, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful thing. You know, with my book and just to keep people informed on California politics, I speak on radio stations all over the country. After I'm done with my show, between 5 and 9 a.m., I'm on radio stations all over the country just talking to local hosts about what's going on here and the climate and climate change, etc. And I get the same question all the time. How could a popular conservative station exist in the San Francisco Bay Area? To which I reply, here's why. It's you guys. It's you. So pumped up about this election season. I mean, are you excited? This is everything the founders intended. We are about to see a revolution take place. And thanks to their ingenuity of this wonderful system of government we have, not a shot is going to be fired, and we will have a revolution, and we're going to win. We're going to win. And it's just amazing how the media, the lamestream media, is handling this. Did you see recently that Bay Area reporter who asked Barbara Boxer a tough question? Neither did I. And the rumor, as you know, the rumor is Nancy Pelosi will lose her speakership.
Yeah.
And then the next rumor is she will retire from the Congress the first quarter of 2011, because that's usually what happens when someone loses their speakership. And then pity you poor fools who live in San Francisco, because she's going to run for mayor and she probably will be elected mayor. Of course, when it comes to all of this, Nancy Pelosi is being tight-lipped and tight-foreheaded and tight-eyelided. I want to give you three dates in American history that are really important. First is 1776. The patriotic spirit of 1776. And let's just go back in time and remember what was happening. You had these people who put together this Declaration of Independence. It was in your face to the Brits, who really wanted to take control of those colonies. And they crafted this, and then they finally printed it on July 4th, 1776, and then they distributed it all over the colonies. They even sent one to the King of England. That was on July 4th. July 2nd, British troops had already come into the United States, into the colonies. They'd come into the colonies. So now, this is a big in-your-face to the Brits. They've got the Declaration, they're spreading it around, they want everyone to read it. And then finally in August, 56 men signed that Declaration of Independence. And all 56 of those men knew by signing it, they could be in trouble. That's why at the end of the Declaration they said, we pledge our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. In other words, they were saying, we're willing to die for this. And we know there will be consequences for us signing this document. This document is amazing because it says it is self-evident. It's self-evident that we are endowed by our Creator. Now, I know this was a hard one for the President of the United States to say. On a couple of occasions, he seems to omit that particular word. But we've been endowed with our Creator with certain unalienable rights, among those life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now let's talk about the pursuit of happiness for just a moment. What they meant by that was the ability to own property. Go back to John Locke in his second treatise on civil government from 1690. All the founders were aware of this. They studied that document. They looked upon it as something significant. John Locke said, God, our Creator, gives us the right to own property. And that same Creator gives us the right to defend the property we own. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It's what made this country unique. Now, these 56 men signed this document. 55 of the men were married. Ben Franklin's wife had been dead for some time. Can you imagine the conversations that must have went down prior to these signatures taking place between the husband and wife? Because each one of these men went to their wives, 55 women, and said, honey, if I sign this, they're coming after me. And I could be put in prison. I could be killed. They could ransack our house, our farm, our plantation, whatever it may be. Your lives will be in jeopardy. The kids' lives will be in jeopardy. Should I sign it?